the best American aircraft in the game, but is it the best jet in the game? Let's take a look. Hello guys, once again, it's Matt. Thank you all the members and patrons. Make sure to subscribe, and we are flying out the new Eagles today, guys, with the F-15C, the F-15J, and of course the BAZ MESHUPAR, right? These three aircraft, they're very similar to each other, okay? They have basically the same cockpit and stuff. The engine is very similar as well, but there is some differences that we can talk about before we get to some matches. Israeli ones, conformal fuel tanks, you can use the conformal fuel tanks. I wouldn't use it, too heavy and stuff, but still, the American as well can use it. It's basically this little tank that you can use right here. It kind of creates a bulge over here of fuel, but you cannot drop them, so it kind of becomes way too heavy, okay? The Japanese one cannot use that. Other differences come to the radar. The Japanese and the American one have both the V1 version of the PG-63, which is pretty good. You can target 8 targets at once with the data link updates, has 120 kilometers of range, and of course TWS. But the Israeli one actually uses the old radar from the F-15A, right? So it doesn't have a proper TWS. It has basically just a RAM system that I'm going to show to you guys how it works later. But basically it doesn't have TWS, and you cannot target multiple targets at once, okay? And of course the missiles. So the Israeli can take the Pythons. I mean, all the F-15s can take the M120A and the AIM-9M. But the Israelis can take also the Python 3, and the Japanese can take the AM-3, of course, and also the AM-4 that we're going to talk about it. These are the differences between these aircraft, okay? And yeah, let's get to some matches to see if we can get some kills in a very different top-tier meta that it is right now that I'm still learning, so just be aware of that, okay? Just don't complain about my gameplay because I'm still learning how to use these missiles properly. Let's go to a battle. So here we go, boys, and as you see, it is a very well armor, like weaponized F-15, right? I mean, being able to carry 8 AIM-120s is pretty crazy. Again, I'm using 2 AIM-9s because it's just worth it, right? I mean, I don't know. The AIM-120, I think it's a better reliable missile, but we're gonna see. We're gonna see. This radar is very similar to the older radar, okay? It doesn't change too much, but it does have a TWS mode, which is pretty good for the Fox 3s. And we have a lot of flares, which is also a very good thing, I gotta be honest. The problem with this is that it doesn't have a high PF mode in the TWS, right? Which means that you don't have a lot of range. It's like 60 kilometers max, something like this. I'm gonna fire some missiles already. I have 6 of them. I might just miss, but I don't care. I really want to get a 50-kilometer shot and a kill with the AIM-120s. Yes, I can fire more, but I don't want to waste the missiles. Just gonna help my missiles get there, as you see on the radar screen. Oh my god. Right there. I'm helping it out. The data link is giving information. Yeah, they became active. Now we can turn away a little bit. Probably there's missiles flying around, so I gotta be careful. Come on, baby. Give me... Oh, come on! The missile was going to hit him. There's something coming towards me. It didn't explode. Did you see that? It didn't explode, but I think it was for the target that was already dead. But still, that was weird. I have a feeling that the M120 kind of became better. It's weird. I gotta be honest, it's weird. Yeah, so the missiles missed. As you see, the missiles already passed the targets. So both the missiles, I mean, one of them actually was going to hit the target, but the target was already dead. So I cannot even be mad about that missile, right? I'm gonna drop my fuel tanks. I don't need them anymore. Everybody's dead already. These maps, they need to be changed a little bit. It's too... I don't know how do I even, like, say this. Like, it's kind of weird. Missile coming. Let me turn away. Hopefully those missiles hit. We need some kills. Oh, come on. Seriously? Yeah. And here is me, like, talking that the M120 is a better missile and stuff, and they are all missing. Oh, yeah, these aircraft have helmet-mounted sights as well, which is pretty cool. I have to check on the Israeli one, because I have a feeling that it's an older version of the F-15, but still. They did use the dash helmet-mounted display on those aircraft as well. Which is something that Brazil uses in some aircraft, which is kind of funny, right? Ah, he dead. I think the match is over, yeah. That was a weird match. Let's get to another one. So let's go again with the Japanese version. I did some battles before this one, and I wasn't getting a lot of luck with these missiles, I gotta be honest. I have a feeling that the AM4 is a bit worse than some of the other missiles. It probably is way too heavy. I mean, the range on these missiles, they are not the greatest, right? You can see it on the radar screen there. It's way lower than something like the M120. Oh, there is something flying very high there. Can you, like, detect it? Yeah, I figured. Should have launched onto that other target there. Let me... I think he turned away as well, right? So... I don't think there's any other missiles, but my missile will probably miss because he just turned away. Oh, there's a missile behind me. I don't know. Derbies. Over G. Over G. It's a very different type of combat, guys. I gotta say, it's really... Oh my god, there's so many targets over here. Oh my god, can you not? Like, oh my god, these raiders sometimes. Wait, why are you trying to lock to those targets? I was not trying to fire on those targets. That guy is dead. Yeah. At least one. I mean, two of the missiles that I fired were changing targets the moment I tried to fire, so I missed a lot because of that. You gotta be careful. TWS is, you know, it kind of likes to change targets from time to time, and that can be a problem. But we do have our AM3s, which is a missile that I really do like. It's pretty much an AIM-9M, right? But still. Okay, I'm faster than the Gripen. That's good. Of course I'm faster, right? I mean, the F-15, it's one of the fastest aircraft that we have. Come on, a little bit closer. Let me turn off my radar. A little bit closer, a little bit closer. Tiny bit closer. Because he's pretty fast as well. If I don't get closer, I don't think the missile will hit. I think it's fine now. 2 kilometers. Pretty sure, yeah, it will have the energy. There we go. Yeah. I see the MiG-29 right there, right? See? I mean, I can try to find him here. I think he's behind that mountain over there. do not have a lot of fuel. But yeah, guys, I feel like the Japanese one is probably the most versatile one because you have a little bit of some choices to use in missiles and stuff. But I gotta be honest, the M4 feels like a worse missile than the M120 right now. It just, I mean, just because of the sheer energy of the missile, if you take a look on the radar screen while you are trying to get a lock and stuff, a soft lock maybe, it just says that it has less range, right? So that can be something. Oh my god, he's behind me. Or right next to me? Where is this guy? I gotta be quick about this. Let me talk to my EWR. Oh, come on. But there is something right here. Let me drop some flares just for the sake of it. Yeah, it's like it does have less energy, I think. It's a very heavy missile. I mean, 220 kilograms. It's a very, very heavy missile for a missile that doesn't have a lot of. I mean, it's basically. Ah, there you go. Why was the like a target here for the IWR? But yeah, the M120 is probably the better option to use in this aircraft. But anyway, let's get to the next one with the Israelis. It's still a very, very good aircraft. It's just that we need to get accustomed to the BVR combat. It's kind of different, really different. So I think the Israeli one is the least advanced one. As you see, you don't have TWS with it, but you do have the RAM, okay? So if you lock a target and you change to the mode, you have the pulse Doppler RAM over here, which can be helpful, but you do need to lock somebody first. So it's a little bit less, like, advanced, a little bit, but it's still a pretty good radar, you know, like, see, I mean, it has a lot of range, and you can do well, but the thing is that you only will be able to fire at one target at once, right? That's pretty much what it is. So it's a little bit less advanced. Of course, you can take the A9M, which in terms of top tier is a more advanced missile than the Python, but the Python is just more fun. I mean, you are flying with an Israeli aircraft. Why not fly with a different missile, right? So I gotta be careful with what I'm going to do here, because I do need to like find a target. No, not that. That's not the one that I wanted to lock. For example, here. No, but I wanted to lock this one. No, it's locking another one. I wanted to lock. Yeah, no, it's not that one. But hold up. Yeah, there you go. And then we can change. Let's see if I can fire the missile. I can. We are in range already, but I'm gonna wait a little bit to have a little bit more. And we can fire the missile, and then, I mean, I need to maintain the lock there, but I cannot fire in another target, okay? So that's the only, like, thing that really matters on this aircraft compared to the other ones. It is a little bit less advanced on the regards of radars. Oh my god, I need to be careful here. There's a missile coming towards me. I'm gonna turn away. I don't care. That missile is probably already going to attack him anyway. But there's so many missiles. Yes, we got one. Yeah, that was a good kill. So, it's even... oh, I got killed as well. Oh my gosh. I thought the chef was going to work. The chef just did not work. Well, let's get to another one. I think this was too short. Already found some targets over here for me to actually... Oh, it kind of became a... That's weird. Kind of became a real TWS here. Come on, just a tiny bit more. Come on, baby. Just a bit more, just a bit more, just a bit more. And we are in optimal range. Let's turn away. There are probably missiles in the air already for me. Yeah, just like I said. Let me... I think I'm gonna die, man. I don't like this. No, I think I'm fine. Okay. My missile, I don't think it's striking. Jesus Christ. This is a very different type of combat. Everybody's doing BVR now. It's what I've always wanted, right? But since everybody's doing, there's a lot of missiles in the air. And of course being Fox 3s. So you really need to be careful. Like the RWR is probably the most important thing you can have right now in something like this type of gameplay. Well, I missed the missile for sure. There's a target over here. Yeah, he's dropping chaff and stuff. There's probably multiple targets over here. Let me try to find something else. Yeah, like for example here, there's a target over here. There's an F-15. Oh my god, there's so many targets down there. Well, I'm dead. I'm pretty much dead, I think. Jesus, there's so many targets. Come on, turn, baby. I'm way too fast. We got one. There was a target firing on me. Oh, I fired on the... Ow, come on. Did I fire the missile or not? Jesus, it's overwhelming. It's really, really overwhelming. I mean, seriously, like, I really need to learn how to do this because it's overwhelming the amount of targets there is and the buttons. It's so many buttons now we have. I gotta change my buttons again. I already did a whole bunch of updates on my controls yesterday, but today I gotta do it again. But yeah, guys, basically this is it. I don't want this video to be too long. Just think about these aircraft as, yes, they're top dogs, nothing else to say. The M120s are very good, actually. They are better than what they were in the dev, I feel like. They're just a little bit more reliable. I don't know. It may be just because of the way that the matches work and stuff. And the AM4 for sure got a nerf. It has less energy than it had before, apparently. It just feels like it has that less energy. I don't know if it actually does. We would need to check the files, but it just feels like a missile that really lacks the energy compared to some of the others, and it's very heavy as well, right? So it's a little bit different. Remember, guys, the BAZ is the one that has the least powerful radar, but it's still usable. It's just that you need to be careful on the way that you use, you know, because you like have only one option of shooting one missile at a time, right? Which is probably a little bit more reliable anyway to save missiles for later stages of the match, but still, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe, and I see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys. See